What's up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy, a WWE Champion, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new video. I hope to make this short, sweet, and brief, but let's go ahead and get right into it because we got a brand new Follow the Buzzards Gauntlet Blitz. Requirements are 6-star gold champions, and I'm actually rocking with this. I already knocked out 2 runs. We're about to knock out a couple more, but I do strongly suggest this. Yes, we're going to leave and come right back for this contest. This is what I strongly suggest. Double or triple dip with the characters. Now, obviously, there's going to be some situations you're not going to be able to do, but take advantage of the ones that you can. For instance, they got the class requirements, they got era requirements, and then they got superstar requirements. So this is real simple and easy. For instance, for The Rock, you could easily run Nation of Domination Rock, Attitude Era, Technician version of The Rock. Boom, you got them cleared out. Or Modern Era, Striker, Final Boss Rock. Boom. You knock out 3 birds, 1 champion, right? Same thing goes for The Undertaker. You can knock out, let's look at it. You can knock out Showboat, Attitude Era, Ministry of Darkness, Undertaker, still an Undertaker. You got everything cleared out, okay? Or you could do a situation of like Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns could knock out 4 things for you because you can use any Roman Reigns. You take care of your SmackDown requirement. You take care of your Striker requirement, as well as your Modern Era requirement. I am, of course, talking about the OTC Roman Reigns here. But there are ways that you can get a bundle of points in one run compared to stretching yourself thin. So even what Hulk Hogan here. Legend, powerhouse, Hulk Hogan. Boom. Attitude Era, Trickster, Hollywood Hogan. Boom. There are ways that you can get more. And, look, you're getting chances at 100% gem damage straps. Then, of course, you're getting some medallions to pick up, either a base bronze skill plate or a premium silver skill plate. So, I'm wishing you the best of luck on here. RNG is going to be RNG. The first plate I picked up, or the first strap I picked up, was a 100% gem damage strap for Attitude Era Showboat. So, when I finally get my boy Ministry of Darkness Undertaker, I will be able to do what I need to do. But for right now, we're going to do a run with Hall of Fame Undertaker. This is what we're going to have to do. Thankfully it's regular Blitz tickets, so there's no way around that, right? We're going to be able to do these runs. We're going to be able to get it done, and it doesn't seem like the overall's going up with the people that you add. So we're just going to go ahead and hop in and take care of this. I'm liking this already, but with that Follow the Buzzards, if you know, when they did the homage to Bray Wyatt, rest in paradise, my boy, Wyndham Rotunda, when they did the homage to him, they did go back in the back, you know what I mean, for what he spoke on when he was in NXT, as well as early Wyatt family promos. He told the people, you can always find me by just following the Buzzards. So it makes sense to have the Blitz. And of course, Wyatt 6 being a part of this MLC, and then the tours, you've had to go up against the Fiend more than once throughout here. So that's the beauty of this as well, is that Bray Wyatt's spirit lives on in this game, just like he lives on within all of those who watched and enjoyed his wrestling career. So it's leading up to something, and this is what I spoke on beforehand. I'm pretty confident this week for Black Friday, if anything, the weekend contest superstar for the Wyatt 6 is going to be, of course, Uncle Howdy. Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy, or Uncle Howdy, Wyatt 6. Those are the 2 ways I'm thinking they're going to do his name. Either Bo Dallas with the epithet Uncle Howdy, like they've done Dexter Loomis, Mercy the Buzzard, Eric Rowan, Ramblin' Rabbit, Nikki Cross, Abby the Witch, Joe Gacy, Huskus the Pig Boy. And this is actually pretty cool too, like when I really sit back and think about it too. This is the first time in a long time where we're getting an MLC, where we've gotten a brand new free-to-play character, as well as a brand new character, insert S plus tier. And that's what I mean with Joe Gacy. This is the first time we've seen Joe Gacy in here. He was in Sanity, not Sanity. He was in NXT. He had his own faction there. They didn't do nothing with that. He didn't pull up beforehand, but he's now in here with the Wyatt Six. And then, of course, Bo Dallas making his debut. And then we're getting return characters with new versions of Eric Rowan, Dexter Lumis, and of course Nikki Cross. I gotta give props. They have not done Nikki dirty. I'm actually genuinely surprised. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm actually in awe of the fact that Nikki Cross has gotten a pretty solid break when you look at how she's been introduced into the game. You had the free-to-play Nikki Ash, who honestly is still a very solid character that's hard to kill depending on what meta you're in. Of course, she's still top dog, top notch when it comes to being a free-to-play waifu acro. Then you have unpredictable Nikki, who's a feud beast and monster. So that's another good look. And then, of course, we have the S plus tier Abby the Witch. So she's a character that's definitely gotten her flowers. And even Dexter Lumis coming out with the Silent Striker version, who was a top-notch monster and with like literally a great free-to-play striker to this day, in my opinion. And then when you get the bells and whistles on him, he's even more dangerous. To come back and go to a S-tier technician who's absolutely fun to play with is that's a huge glow up. That's a huge glow up, in my opinion. So I'm looking at that, and even Eric Rowan, like before when he debuted with the Bludgeon Brothers, Luke Harper, Brody Lee, rest in paradise, he was the guy that was the number one out of those two. Like, I remember watching videos left and right of Gear San playing and utilizing Luke Harper, just hitting everybody, wreaking havoc back in the day, and Rowan was just there. But now he got a huge glow up. Obviously, he had to get nerfed, but at the end of the day, he still shows out. So that's one thing done. We could have took care of that. Now we got to double dip because we're now going to. Oh no! Wait, I just realized I don't have a. Dang, I don't have a 6-star gold. Hulk Hogan. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, oh no, here we go. So what we're gonna do? We are actually going to run Sir Julius Creed. Yeah, we're gonna run Julius Creed here. We're gonna get him in on the shenanigans. Boom. We're literally stripping everything down from OTC Roman Reigns for him to come in last and handle business. So we're going to run Julius for this run because I don't have a reality character. I do not have the William of Regals. I do not have Billy Reegs. I don't have him at all. So we will see how this goes with this. Depending on your account, depends on how far you're going to get. So that's how you got to look at it. I do know I need to do an Attitude Era version. So I did Julius Creed for the Raw. So I'll have to double back and I will do my Nation of Domination Rock run because he is my Rock and he is also my he's also my Attitude Era. So that's what we got to do. Always remember, y'all, cover everything. But I got sidetracked a while back. But anyway, Bo Dallas is coming. Uncle Howdy's coming. But with the follow the Buzzards, who I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a S plus tier Bray Wyatt for Black Friday. You got to remember, this is a game, this is a business, right? So it would make sense if they wanted to double dip on the chip. They know that Bray Wyatt sells. They made that was made crystal clear when the Fiend showed up. So with that rapport in mind, I would not be surprised if they ran a Bray Wyatt for Black Friday, as I mentioned. Like, that's the character that comes out for Black Friday itself. And then we also have Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy debut on the weekend. That's where I'm at with it. That would make sense to me for for a boss battle. That would make sense for a lot. So we will see what they decide to do. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be fun all the same. We're gonna have an amazing time together. We're gonna have a great time, and I am so excited and ecstatic to see what they come up with, because what they're doing with the Wyatt Six opens up the doors for so many things when it comes to a lot of people. Like, I still think about ECW. I would love to see a ECW one night stand MLE month-long event. Bring Sabu in, bring the Sandman in, bring Tommy Dreamer in, and you could literally you could even bring in a young RVD. There's so many routes. Oh, wow, I got two this time. There's so many ways that they could run that play if they wanted to. So the possibilities are genuinely endless on how they could approach this. So I'm excited and I'm ecstatic to see what they do with these characters, because there's so many more wrestlers out there. Obviously, it's crystal clear. Modern era is going to be the bigger category out of all of them. There's no dodging that bullet. Modern era is going to be the best one. There's no dodging it. That's because it makes sense. You're always going to have a category. You're always going to have an era that's going to be bigger than the others. But that makes sense for a draw when it comes to drawing money, when it comes to pulling in money. When they go to the well on other eras, they're going to pick out, they're probably going to either pick out fan favorites or heavy hitters. You know what I mean? So that's something. I know for a fact there's one that they're holding off for, and it has to happen. It's going to happen. I don't know when. I don't know how. There's two versions of this guy that they know full blown well that if they go and get this guy and they pull him out for work, people are going to get him because they're just huge fans of him. And that's a new gen Hulk Hogan. If anything, a new gen Showboat Hulk Hogan. Because the closest thing we have to skinny Hogan is the zombie acrobat Hogan. Aside from that, though, we have yet to have gotten a Legends Hulk Hogan in the yellow trunks. We've yet to get that Hulk Hogan either. I still remember they did like a unique card art for a Hulk Hogan, and obviously it isn't in the, like, you see glimpses of it in one of the loading screens. You see it, and then there's other times where they had it like in the graphic where you'll see they show it, and obviously they made it for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, there's a purpose behind why they have that setup. But nonetheless, I mean, it's still cool to think of like there's other versions of Hogan that they could go in on, and we've yet to see. So we will see how everything goes, right? We will see how everything goes, and I'm just hyped. I'm excited just to see what other versions they go to the well on. There's plenty of other gears that they can run. I really want to see them go in on NXT. I want to see NXT get mad love. NXT deserves it. There's so many people now that it's like near impossible. But I would just like one year I was saying, give us some more tricksters. And we ended up getting a boatload of tricksters, right? I would love a year where we get a bunch of NXT. And obviously it seems like the theme for NXT now moving forward, they started off with Aleister Black, Ricochet, and Velveteen Dream, right? When they did that, we had the situation where they were doing the double color, like the double, I think it was gems or moves. That was their thing. Then they moved forward, and then we had the double MPs, right? I would like to see it because there's a couple color combinations they've yet to come up with, and that's something, money alone, it's going to be overflowing like water, man, because you got to be realistic. Like, if you come out with a +4 red and black MP trainer, that's dangerous. You come out with a +4 green and yellow MP trainer. There's so many combinations that they can do on it. It's utterly ridiculous. Or they can pick up the pace now, because when you look at someone like Jacob Fatu with his tri build, and he's absolutely monstrous for his tri build. Like, he's not just valuable for what he's able to do with as a champion, but he's also a monster with what he's able to do as a trainer. And so that's what makes things dangerous, man. Like, that's when the shenanigans get real. When you're valuable. Oh, Lord. Let's see what we can do with that. Just see off of kicks and giggles without doing the sub. Because the sub makes it hit even harder. Let's see what we can hit for without the sub. Let's see what we do. And we got that coming in. Oh, it's over. There you go. You smell what the Rock is cooking. But if they could do NXT like that, there's so many trainer abilities that are left up for grabs, man. There's a lot of things that they could do with moves. Like, for instance, you can easily have a character that comes into the game. Let me run my boy Jacob Fatu for this one. We're almost done. Bear with me. We don't need you, Tatanka. It's literally crazy because I get to see characters that I have that are 6-star gold from the guaranteed loot. And then I realize, oh, wait, like, I haven't even worked you up yet. But, I mean, you're there. There's so many different combinations of moves and builds that they've yet to do. That's a fact. There's so many combinations of trainer and coaching abilities that they've yet to do. That is a fact. 7 stars are coming, so we don't know how high up that's going to take the bar. So there's a lot of room and a lot of characters that have yet to be done. I'd love to see a Hall of Fame Sid Vicious come into the game. Now that he has passed away, unfortunately, rest in paradise to the ruler of the world. I would also love to see King Kong Bundy pull up. That's another character that could be in there. You could do a throwaway character, like we could have the Yeti up in the game, y'all, being broken and busted like how the Gobbledygooker was, right? There's a lot of characters in here that we could do. I still think like certain characters would be fun to have in the game just for kicks and giggles. Like, I would love a Sean O'Hare. Sean O'Hare was really cool. He had a really great finisher. He did have a couple titles. Buff Bagwell come into the game, what's her name? I forget her name. It's not coming. I'll say Luna Vacon. Forgive me if I'm getting her name wrong, but she had like the mohawk and everything. Like she had the face paint and stuff. She used to date Gangrel. Gangrel's another character that could come into the game. I mean, you got Edge and Christian in the game. You might as well pull Gangrel up. Attitude Era Viscera, you could do things with Viscera. Like, literally, you could rest in paradise to him, too. You could have Viscera. You could have Big Daddy V. You could have the world's biggest love machine. You could have King Mabel from New Gen. There's so many people. The Godwins. You could have them in the game. Midian. There's so many people that have yet to be put into this game. And then trainer abilities and coaching abilities. I would love to see someone be like, think about how cracked this could possibly be. +4 MP for 2 colors. 100%, like maybe we're getting towards 100% gem damage. So let's just throw it out there anyway. 100% gem damage of a certain color. And 100% move damage of a certain color. And then you got the MP charge. Or you could have a gem generate. Or gem destruction. You can mix match things. You can literally have one character that comes out that generates gems and also destroys gems. You know what I mean? There's a lot of routes that we could run and it will work. And then even with the builds, right? Imagine this. Imagine if we had Vader, with Showboat Vader, right? Imagine Showboat Vader pulling up. He's able to make the whole board into reinforced gems, right? But then, get this. This is some wild stuff. Scopely, I'm telling you, holla at your boy, because I love thinking like this, because this is absolutely crack. Because you've seen the stuff done already. Could it be time-consuming? Yes. But would it be fun for the laws and the views? Absolutely. Imagine Showboat Vader, making the entire board into reinforced gems. But not only are they reinforced gems, you have half gems or duality gems, right? They're gems that are placed down, but they do 2 things at the same time. So basically combine its two moves. The whole board becomes reinforced gems, but the whole board also becomes multiply gems. And then you hit your finisher. Instead, that's one move, right? One move is literally making the whole board into reinforced gems. They're all reinforced gems, but they're also multiplied. So they have the reinforced symbol, but they also have the times number next to them, right? Then you get a move that boosts the gem damage by like 300% or 900%, right? On some great Muda type tip. Then you have a finisher that breaks the entire board 3 times. Now think about this. Like, we're already getting crazy with the build now. Think about this. 3 times over, you have reinforced gems and multiply. So you're cracking the board back to back to back of reinforced multiply gems. You have the Bulldog bracer on, and you have the Sheriff's badge coming afterwards, after all of that. And you've basically quadrupled, tripled your damage off of the plates alone because of the buff from all of that. That would be insane in the membrane, y'all. That would be insane in the membrane. Or running something like half-half blast gem, trap gems. Because if you blow up the board, you're activating your trap gems immediately, and then it's waiting for the whole board to reset again, so then you get the effects of the trap gems. Man, we cooking, y'all. We cooking, man. Holla at your boy. I got you. But obviously, you wouldn't want everyone doing that. So you would have to pick certain characters to come out that would fill in that void. That would take care of that situation. Oh, wow. What am I going to... We need to do a legend. So we're going to do my boy, Muhammad Ali. I went and got one of those portal offers. Oh, where am I at? 21 minutes. All right, I'll be finished in a little bit. I went and got one of them portal offers, right? I thought that when they showed that strap, that striker strap, that 130%, I thought it was for any striker. You know what I mean? I literally thought it was like I could put it on any of my strikers. Like, let's get it. It ended up being a legend one, but I have no regrets on that because now I'm basically sitting on a 210% gem strap when you look at it, because the 130 right off the rip from the strap itself, and then I got the 80, so that puts me at 210 gem damage. We're going to run him, and this is going to be fun. So we're going to set this build up for him. Going to set this up. And then this is going to be cool because I don't pull out my boy Muhammad Ali like that. So this is fun. And then you already know we're going to end things with the OTC. I gotta wait until the plates come in so then I can swap my Gremlin ear on there because he'll hit even more. I do not have the skill plate, but dang, man, like there's so many characters that we're missing. Trainer abilities, move builds that you could do. Like, you can literally have one move that does 3 things, just like you can have one move. You already got a move that does 2 things. So I mean, I think about it like, what if you had a situation where you put Juggernaut gems down, and then it also simultaneously forces a skip turn, or each turn or each tick. It's a bleed, and the bleed increases per tick of the Juggernaut gem while the person is stunned out. I wouldn't even be surprised, to be realistic with y'all. I wouldn't be surprised now since we have the submission reversal. I would not be surprised. We have the submission reversals now. We also have the move dodge and the gem dodge now because of the Ninja Turtles. They brought that in full effect. Remember, who was there? Straight up, y'all. Straight up. Who was there when they initially had that for the acrobats? The acrobats could dodge gem damage. So imagine putting on the biggest cascade of your life, but somehow the AI dodged all of it. Dodged all that gem damage. And then your tricksters had a chance at dodging the move. I remember when they initially had those things, and I believe strikers had a chance at critical hit. Strikers had a chance at critical hit. I think that's what it was. I can't remember what I cannot remember what Tex and Showboats did. I know that Powerhouses had more damage. Their move damage got buffed up real good. And I think Technicians were able to load up quicker. And I think Showboats had better kick out power. I think that's what had happened back in the day. But that was a thing. So we're going to go ahead and lay these down. I literally have watched so many different people play this. This is a Sir Zoro build, and obviously, if you're doing Sir Zoro, you gotta make sure you have everything in play because he does the whaliest of whale. He literally shows you the most efficient and effective way to run somebody. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's literally what Sir Zoro's there to do. He's there to show you the whaliest of whale builds for somebody so you can have it. So then, boom, we do that. But it works. It works. This is like, hopefully his gear comes around again. It seems like, I think there's only going to be 2 Muhammad Alis, honestly. No, I'm wrong. There will be 3 because he just got inducted to the Hall of Fame. So we had the greatest come out first. Then the following year, we had the GOAT. It will make sense for the next year probably for us to get Muhammad Ali Hall of Fame then. I can see them doing it. Definitely. But yeah, like just thinking about this, like there's so many fun mechanics they could implement into the game to get more life out of it, especially at 7-star. I'm still waiting on a tower mode, y'all, with great rewards, and you can do so many different versions of it with factions, different faction members going through Degeneration X or Ministry of Darkness, the Bloodline, New or Old, Imperium, Brawling Brutes, Legacy. There are a lot of opportunities that are up for grabs when it comes to this game, and so many ways to add extra legs on it and get more out of it. So we'll see how it all plays out. We'll see how everything goes. I honestly believe I can see this game just like Dokkan Battle. Dokkan Battles made it to 10 years. I honestly, with us at 7, I can easily see it getting ready to go on 8. I can see Champions getting to 10 years. There's too many superstars. There's too many superstars in the game. There's too many superstars in real life now. There's so much that you can do to make things interesting. Like, I can't wait for Steel Cage rules to come back. That was absolutely fun. I would honestly love for them to go back to the well for the invasions. Do it right, but obviously Invasions got traded, basically got updated, made into faction boss. So that's the understandable situation too. So it is what it is, It is what it is. But this is definitely a game, and with wrestling being involved, just like Steel Cage rules, they can do TLC. They can do, like, we got Extreme Rules, right? We got those tours. There's plenty of other tours they can do. They can literally do they can do WrestleMania. They can do other tours. There's a lot of life left in this game if they really want it. And looking at how consistent people are, looking at how much money they make and they gross every single month, I wouldn't be surprised. So it's all good. Like, I can see them getting a lot out of this. And literally, they can even make a brand new NXT tour. They can do an NXT tour like NXT 2.0. They can do NXT Black and Gold. They can do a lot of different tours now. They can bring in, I miss the old t-shirt tours. Who was around for the t-shirts? The t-shirt tours, y'all. That was a vibe, man. The old school pay-per-views, they would bring them out once in a while. Like, I believe we had an In Your House tour at one time. We had New Year's Revolution. Like, there's so much that in WWE, the IP is so huge that they can draw from things they could do a Starcade tour. They could do stuff. They could literally pull from ECW or WCW. They can pull from WWWF. They can pull from everything. There's so much that they could do, and that's why I love this game. It's never going to get old because there's so much to do in the game. There's so much that you can do. And I want to know y'all thoughts. Like, what do y'all think? Like, what would be a great tour? A permanent tour. Like a perma tour for us to have. What would be a great option for us? Oh, wow. He's actually trying to get tough. Okay, that's fine. I see what you're trying to do, man. I see you, playboy, young stunner. You trying to he trying to get in that work. But he lost. He doesn't know who he's fighting. He's fighting the tribal chief. The tribal chief don't take too kindly to this type of disrespect. This regality, this royalty, if you will. But yeah, definitely. Let's chop that up. What would y'all think? Like, what would y'all love to see in the game? Personally, what would you love to see in the game? And how far in would you want it to go? Like they could draw from WWE, WWF, WWF, ECW, WCW. I mean, yeah, I mean they also bought all those territories back in the day, so they could do a lot when it comes to like the permanent tours. I see a WrestleMania tour coming. Other big time pay-per-views, I can see them doing that. I can see that more tours being added to what we have. Um, I would love to see them go back and like go to the drawing board, bring back some real cool limited time tours. There was like this one tour they used to have that would pop up out of nowhere. I think it was like the enemy was like Jeff Hardy. It was like a real easy tour, but it was something different. I like even remember making a video about it. I was like, hey, I mean, it's cool that they're actually implementing something different, like bringing something cool to the table, So that's something where I look at it and I'm like, they can continue to draw off of that. And there's so many characters from different eras that have yet to show their face in this game. So, like, let's chop that up. Like, let's talk about it. Like, who would y'all want to see in this game? What would y'all love to see in this game? What type of gameplay would y'all like to see in this game? Like, what kind of characters would you like to see bring a new type of style into the game? I want to see something like that. Obviously, we have, when it comes to strikers are huge glass cannons. Also, check out Champions Chat, some video. This video's going longer than it needed to, but at the end of the day, it ends with y'all acknowledge him. Lee from Champions Chat, he did a video the other day discussing like who's the best class and who's the worst class. And basically, I want to know your thoughts on it. I've seen a lot of people that watch my videos also comment on there, and I just want to know like your thoughts. Who do you think's the best class? Who do you think's the worst class? And he made some viable points. There was a lot that he covered, and it's like, I can't even argue with him. Like no, you serious? No. That's actually, I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I literally claimed my bag the other day, and I'm actually shocked that I got to start over. I mean, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world or nothing, but dang, the feels right now. Wow, are you serious? Oh, that's cold. Is there anything else I can do to? Nope. Because I don't have a reality superstar. Dang, man. That's cold-blooded. I mean, I could possibly work up Hulk Hogan because I got the colors for him. I don't have a reality superstar that's up that high. I could take up Bret Hart to get that done. I could. Doesn't mean that I will. I'm going to claim these medallions first and save the straps for last. And I'm praying for a big whammy. You know what I'm saying? For Merrick's sake, let me get something viable, something good. So let's see what we get with this one. Are you serious? Acknowledge me. That saved me some money on that prize wall. Acknowledge me again. And we are doing this live. We are doing this live. We're doing this live. Finally. He has a strap. He has a strap. This is awesome. This is actually pretty cool because, like I said, I wanted that to be my thing for like going in. I wanted to get that strap off the portal so that I would be able to do some shenanigans with it. So this is what we're going to do. Where is it at? Where is it at? I think this is it. When you break purple, get your blue. So I'm going to put that on. Boom. And then the Bubba Specs. So, yeah, we're just making him OP to be OP. You know what I mean? That wouldn't do nothing for him, but this will. So we will go ahead. So now Roman is golden. Golden, baby. And honestly, I am fine with taking away from somebody else to make him better. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. All right, let's see. Yeah, we gonna hook him up because this is just something that's long overdue. Do I have any that are normal? Yeah, we can chuck that on to you. It's just getting the extra beef, you know what I mean? The extra. Oh, and yeah, we'll definitely equip you. We need that. And then, yup, we gotta get it from somebody else. Yeah, we'll take from Damien. It's all good, bro. It's all good. So, boom, we have that. You know what? And we're going to, just for a bonus, the video's already long enough. We're going to run this again. We're going to run it again. We're going to run the OTC, now upgraded with his 100% strap. Let's go ahead and go to town, y'all. Let's do one more for the house. One more for the house. So now, boom, we have that. Boom. He's probably going to do the Zawal Cardo. He did not opt for the Zawal Cardo. All right, so we got fully loaded up. Now let's just get into some shenanigans. The nerve. The haberdashery. How did we get here? All right, boom. Beef 'em up. So yeah, that's a thing, y'all. That is a thing. So boom, 514K regular. And even at times 12. We don't even got the moment, y'all. I pray for that moment to come back. And then we're going to hit this. I don't know what this is going to do because ain't nothing going to be around to see it. It ain't even tapping to let me see it. But we'll know about that big boy damage. Oh, it didn't even get it. But we fully loaded, though. This is how I like to run my Roman. So that worked out. Like when I had a chance to pick up a Bubba spec, I was like, yes, I am going to get that. And like that moment of bliss, I was happy when I got it because I'm like, yeah, I'm just patiently waiting to pull up. And I'm just patiently waiting to pull up and acquire this this strap for my boy. So now it's easy pickings because we're always going to be loaded. He's dangerous, man. I still can't fathom that I got him at such a low star rarity. I was going to put everything into Batista to get him right. And then God bless me with the OTC. I haven't looked back since. It does bother me that Zaylee is ahead of OTC and Jacob Fatu, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is, you know. And I may never see, like, the true damage off of this because it activates literally right after hitting the purple move. You need that to hit everything. But, I mean, it is what it is. Boom, boom, boom. It ain't even going to show the damage like that. Woo! So much damage, it couldn't be shown. But that is the video, y'all. I mean, look, we knocked out everything we possibly could. They trying to, like, you can literally go back in here and knock it out bit by bit. It might take some time. As you can see, like, I'm inching closer and closer to another strap, I believe. So, I mean, yeah, I might go back in and do another one, but literally, it is easy, y'all. Like, obviously, if you have a 6-star. The rarity, the overall basically stays the same. No matter whether you're running a full team and you rotate everybody out or you just start off with one and then you add them, obviously it's going to work out to your situation and it's grindable. It is literally grindable. So there's no way around it. You can max this out. It might take you a little bit longer if you don't have certain characters, but it's worth it, especially with those straps. Like I said, I was hunting for that strap for Roman Reigns. And I got that for free. I didn't have to spend nothing. for this situation. So you can do the same too. And think about it like this as well. They've handed out a lot of free 6-star goals as of late. With these, like with Zunther and Rosie, Rowan now. You can run this blitz. You can run this blitz with the people that you have. And if you go to the beat of your own drum and you got some people that are already up, they might not be the people you expect, but you got your person for reality at 6-star gold that isn't William Regal, then it's cool. Do what you need to. Capitalize. Get in and get out. Do what you need to. Obviously, this is Black Friday week, so there's going to be a lot of good content possibly coming here. So just stay on top of everything, knock out what you need to, and most importantly of all, have fun doing it. But you know how it goes with your boy. Hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, my beloved champions fam. Like the video, share the video, but most importantly of all, well, if you haven't done so already, do yourselves a favor, I mean, I love for you to like the video. I'd love for you to share it with your friends and fam. But if you haven't done so, but you like what you see, you like what you're listening to, you're just here for the good times and you love to see them roll until infinity, and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do these 2 easy things, all right? And it's for free. It's not, you don't got to pay for nothing, okay? All you got to do is make sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only true bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. I'm praying for you all tenfold. Let the good times roll. Feels good to do videos again. Feels good to be rocking with y'all once more. And I am loving it. This is going to be a longer video than usual, but maybe you save it for later. Maybe you got an hour break. You got something to listen to. Maybe you're grinding out some blitzes. I'm right here with you, man. I got you covered. Your boy never really ever maxes out blitz perks right here. That's why it took as long as it did. But at the end of the day, maybe you're someone that just needs someone in the back of your mind letting you know, regardless of what's going on in your life, you're always a champion in my eyes. And I want to see y'all win, and I want to see us all thrive. So with that being said, follow the Buzzards Gauntlet Blitz complete. Knocked out a couple of tasks, knocked out a couple of rewards. Maybe you go all the way compared to me, but either way, a dub is a dub, and I'm happy to see my brothers and sisters win in this. So with that being said, y'all, be on the lookout for even more kick button offers to come with this week as it continues on. Be ready for Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy to show up. Be ready for whoever the Black Friday husbando or waifu might be. But at the end of the day, y'all, know that no matter what, whether you're free to play, pay to play, at the end of the day, you are a champion. So stay tuned until next episode, y'all. Good blitzing, good faction bossing this later on this week. And if you're a spender, capitalize on the offers that benefit you the most. If you're free to play, go the distance as far as you can and reap the rewards of your efforts. Until next time, y'all, let's chop it up. Again, like I was saying earlier, I don't know why that did that, but anyway, who are some wrestlers that have yet to show up that you'd like to see in the game? What are some trainer and coaching abilities that you'd like to see in the game? What are some move builds and types that have yet to show up that you love to see implemented into the game? What kind of game modes would you like to see in the game? And also, out of all the old pay-per-views, what would you like to see a tour for or a contest for? And if you made it all the way to the end, hopefully you answer all these questions. What is an MLE theme that you'd like to see that hasn't been implemented yet? Until next time, y'all, take care. Stay tuned. It's great to be making videos for y'all once more. Peace!